Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. Last time, we made our way through Sinner's Road, discovered a new area called Bilewater, another new area called the Mist that was actually a fake area because we found out it was just an illusion being created by a big fog machine, and then we defeated a super fun boss at the end of, what was it called again? It's not on our map, but it was called the organ, the exhaust organ. That's what the official area was called. And we were just on the doorstep of entering Act 2, however, I chose to delay it because I like being particular with things. This time, you know how I said there's a possibility we might be reaching the Citadel and thus ending Act 1 today? Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. I just remembered in my cursory Googling session between these two recordings, I just remembered an entire area that we can go and explore that I haven't done yet. And there's probably a couple extra wishes to do in these two towns. In fact, let me check right now, there isn't. Interesting, okay. There aren't as many as I thought there were. There was like a point in the game where I swear I was just getting wish after wish after wish. Your continued help to Bellheart has not gone unnoticed, Miss Traveler. In these terrible times, it's rare enough to see any wish granted. Now to see such care come from a stranger, why, that's simply unheard of. I have seen the scale of suffering wrought across Farloom, Pavo, and I will admit, fulfilling these requests may do little to affect the cause. Even still, I have found it a rewarding task. To aid another, the small warmth of it, I had almost forgotten. Aw, Hornet, the freaking cold, uncaring lady, rediscovers what compassion feels like. I don't know. it's a neat little bit of character development, though. Alright, that is the same dialogue you said before. You have anything that I should buy? Oh, right. Okay, this, I might have to come back for multi-buy. Bye! Hope you enjoy your fly, little guy. Alright, I might have to come back for this because I would also like, there's a simple key down in Bone Bottom that I want to buy, and that's actually needed for what I'm going to be doing today. So, yeah, this is going to have to wait until later. I don't know when I'm going to be able to buy that thing. Hopefully soon. Oh, sorry about that. I did not know where that came from. Do I have any relics to sell? Do I have anything to do here at Bellheart? Probably not. You know what? Let's just skip Bellheart. Let's go on to the Flea Caravan, where we actually do have new stuff to check out. I'm going to avoid talking to Mushka, the leader, for a while, just in case I've rescued enough fleas for them to, well, continue their journey. I don't want to continue their journey. Oh, hold on one second. I have Discord open, and I have a notification that is visible on my screen, and I don't like that it is. Let me go close Discord so that it doesn't appear, and I don't get anxious about it while I'm recording. Would be very nice. That is the same dialogue you've said before. New guys over here, Krat. Greetings again, Sir Flea. I see you were able to unite safely with this caravan. Oh yes, all thanks to you, dear sweet you. The Flea Master, that old bore, tells me to call you Miss Hornet, but such a prickly name ill befits such a delicate beauty. Shall I call you something prettier, like Nectar Sweet, my dear? You shall not address me by my name or not at all. Jack, of course. And now I shall let you in on my little secret. My carriage doubles as a soothing spa, you see. It's most ingenious. The water inside is piping hot and purer than a psalm. I'd gladly let you soak inside for a modest fee. A small fee? Just reminds me of Moneybags from Spyro. Sure thing, buddy. Thank you. I'll treasure these sweet-smelling rosaries dearly. Now don't be shy. Step inside. Okay. I don't know about this, Hornet. You know, the shape of this room kind of makes me never mind. Alright, so you can, this is a spa. This will refill your silk and your health, if you had any health loss, for absolutely nothing. Of course, aside from the $10 fee to enter. And while you're in here, he peeks on you. Out of here! So if you jump out of the water, he will, and then you look up there, he will notice and flee. But if you can sneak a hit on him before he does, something special happens if you go outside. Ow, the pain! Such fury over a mistake! Poor little Krat did not mean to steal a look. This old carriage needs constant care. I was only doing repairs. I had no intent to intrude. I heard your laughs. Don't even try that with me. And I barely saw a thing. Not that there's much to see, but you know. Lie no more to me, Flea, and be grateful you still live. Note that if you peer again, you will die. Of course, Krat would never. Let's consider the matter forgotten. You shall forever be my treasured guest. I think from this point on, visiting his spa is free, as it should be, piece of crap. Ah! I forgot. Get bouncing, yeah, yeah, Perry. Can I use my tax on him? Aw, he doesn't have to pay taxes. Okay, that's good enough. I think he's suffered enough. Can I talk to him anymore? Mistake. Yep. All right. Now you. A strange flea has joined our group. All are welcome, but something about this one sets my fur to raise. Oh, so... Wait, I thought he said he was with you and got split off. But you say you don't know him? His carriage offers a steaming service, but the charge in rosaries is stiff, especially for us fleas who carry few. With the companionship we provide and the safety of our numbers, surely some discount is deserved. Well, don't worry, I've given everyone a discount right now. We'll camp here time before moving on, but these moments of safety and calm must be treasured, rare as they are. Alright, so we are not progressing any further in that regard. Good to hear. Let me check real quick. Quest menu. Okay, I have 29 out of 30 in reserve. I haven't used Flea Brew for a while, and I honestly don't plan on doing it anytime soon, so I think we're good to not refill it for a while. So, first place, Bone Bottom. Let's go. Your guess is as good as mine. I was trying to say, let's go, and something that started with H at the same time. I don't know what the word that starts with H would have been, but let's hoe. Let's have a hoedown. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes my brain just says stupid shit. Happens to everyone. Actually, does it happen to everyone? I don't think it does. All right. Start off by talking to you. Yes, you're a shopkeeper. I'd like to buy your simple key. Thank you very much. No wishes on this wish wall either. All right. Oh, sorry, I skipped past your dialogue. I'll soon be making my way up to the Great Citadel. As holy as I am with rosaries, I'm sure my path will not be an arduous one. You sure about that? I mean, I'm probably the most capable one around, and yet it was an arduous one even for me, so good luck! You'll probably be fine. Just to run past the enemies, you'll be okay. Alright, let's take a stop at this bench. Okay, sorry for the weird cut right there. I've been trying to get something to happen in this town that's supposed to be happening by now, but it's not yet. And I just looked it up. It turns out it's a random event. It's not scripted like I thought it was. It's actually kind of random, so, yeah, I'll have to check back in on Bone Bottom from time to time. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. I guess with the simple key in tow, let's make our way up to where we have to use it, which is right here. Remember this place? Oh yeah, and we should also, while we're in the area, we may as well take a visit to this person up here. Elevator! Thank you to whoever built this elevator. I don't think it was actually the townspeople who built the elevator, but yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, you may have seen in my brief little run around the town there, the shopkeeper who we just bought the simple key off of has gone ahead to start their journey up the treacherous road of Farloom. Sure hope they make it safely, because yeah, it's I don't know. If you don't fight exactly like Hornet, I don't know how you're going to survive for very long. Fortunately, there are many people in this world who fight just as well as Hornet does. So hopefully, that shopkeeper's one of them. Hopefully you'll be fine. I'm too low. This part of the world has such a weird layout, in my opinion. Like, it's so hard to remember where things go, like... Whereas with the first game, by the time I got to my second playthrough, I had Hallownest pretty much memorized by how long I spent in it in my first playthrough, but even with me doing a 100% playthrough of this game, I don't know if I'm ever gonna not need the map in Silksong. Like, this world is just so confusing to me in its layout compared to the first. For reasons kind of hard to explain. The mossberries! Do you still hunt them, little you? My wish was granted, but clear now that more are needed. More! Bring more mossberries here. Yes, we will trade. Precious rosaries for fresh berries. Want to say we have 2 more? Carry a sweet, precious smell with you. A fruit. Will you trade it for rosaries? Give mossberry, sure. The precious fruit. And oh, such fruit! Perfectly ripe, perfectly fragrant, perfectly round. Take what you have earned. Much rosaries. 173, like the SCP. All right, how many do I have? Yes, I do have 1 more. He carries sweet much as well with your fruit while you trade rosaries. You know what I just remembered? At the end of last time, I didn't check the fucking hunter's journal again, even though I promised I would remember. This is why I should never promise anything. I break all my promises, I swear. Precious fruit, yes, freaking right. 157, paid a little bit more for that one. Pretty sure it's a random amount you're paid. Let's make up for that right now. Let's make up for it. All right, we're going to avenge past me's mistakes and read the fucking journal entries. Let's go. Snitchfly, that's what those guys are called. All right. A revolting creature, my shell itches at their presence. In the pens where the numbers grow fast, I am forever on edge. You and me both, Hornet. Roach Keeper, we didn't get their entry. We didn't get those guys' entry. That's gonna be annoying. More dangerous in the moment of its explosive and corrosive death than it ever was in life. I don't know about that. I took a couple hits from them. Not a bug, but a projection of another's will cast in smog and silk. Oh, those look kind of like Phantom. I just realized. That's pretty cool. We already read Phantom's journal entry last time, so that's one we can safely skip. That's a drapefly. Puny penitent. And a penitent. I see. Great mite, scabfly, guardfly. The smell from these jailers overwhelms my senses. I strongly doubt they have ever thought to bathe. Yeah, they're too busy running the jail to consider that. Okay, I think that is it. Though the Weaver's long past. Yes, okay. That is actually it. We're all caught up. See, it wasn't that many me from last time. Come on. Okay, I guess I should leave her marked just so I remember to bring them back. Just as I should leave Ava marked down in Weed Nest Atla, just so I remember to go back. You know what? We're gonna switch this marker, because like the orange stuff is the, hey, go take care of this at some point, and then once you're done, you can remove it. Whereas silver is a, hey, remember to come back to this at some point. And then red is something, I don't know. Haven't decided what red's about yet. Also, it's kind of been a while since we've gotten a map marker color. I wonder if there's gonna be any more at some point soon. I wonder. I don't actually know if there are any more unlocked at the moment. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing that maybe there could be. I should have switched my tools, because tax are not gonna help me with this one. Unfortunately, paying taxes ain't gonna help too much against Vomit Boy. You know what also isn't gonna help against Vomit Boy? The fucking cross-stitch skill. I gotta go switch my shit out. Hold on. Let me go down to the Bone Bottom bench. Roll another chance at this event that I've been waiting for happening. No? Okay, not yet? Okay. I don't know exactly what triggers it. I think it's not just resting at the bench, but just existing in Bone Bottom. It can just happen naturally, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Let's go to Crest. Yes. Take you away. Let's put on... What haven't I used for a long time? Say, Curve Claw's relatively new, but I feel like it's been a while since I used Threefold Pin. But is Threefold Pin gonna help against this big guy, which I would like to be killing? I don't know. I guess we can try. Well, definitely putting on Threadstorm, though. That'll help. That'll be the most helpful skill for this. And instead of the U, let's put on Weave Light. I think that should be good. All right, back up we go. We'll see how well Threefold Pin does against him. Just to let you know, I remember absolutely hating the fight against this enemy in my first playthrough, so don't expect me to like it anymore here. From what I remember, it was just very annoying. He kept spamming the same attack over and over and over again, and I had to find the tiny little windows that I could to get my own hits in, and I'm going into this fight without the ability to use Silk Skills. This will be very fun. Yeah, oh god, this is gonna suck. Oh god, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? This is gonna suck. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I playing this game? Why am I playing this game on YouTube? Why have I chosen this path? Okay, got a few hits there. I think I have to be closer to get more, though. And I don't think... I haven't tried. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. The curve blade, I should have put on the curve claw. That would have helped. Oh my fucking god, you're kidding me. And that did enough damage to break my mask, too. Because that would have been a fatal hit. Without that charm. Okay, if I die to this, we are switching out tools. 1000%. Oh my god, dude. Come on. I can just barely not reach it from the ground. You're kidding. I can only get like 1 or 2 hits at a time. There we go. Bam. Fuck you. Fuck you. Piece of crap. Terrible enemy. Why did they put you in the game? No idea. It's dead now. Ooh, the beast shard. Oh, I think that just gives you shell shards. Yeah, it is. Okay, it's not a quest item or anything like that. Well, that sure went away. That's fine. We got our new tools equipped. We got Threadstorm active, though I would like to switch back to cross-stitch at some point so I can get some use out of it in this next area, hopefully. But yeah. We've briefly visited the Wormways in the past, but we were unable to make any progress in it until now. Let's go. Yee! I don't know what else to say, but entering this area. The Wormways. Okay, if there's more of these falling worm enemies, yes, I would like to farm their silk so I can heal. And hopefully none of them drop on me as I go for the heal, which is just my luck, you know. It's all fine. Would like the mask back, but to get that, we're gonna have to find another bench again. And I don't know how many benches are gonna be present in the Wormways. Hopefully there's at least one. Hopefully the worms were nice enough to at least put one bench down. Let's start by going down. Actually, do I want to? No, I don't. Never mind. I don't want to go down. Because that's inefficient for a reason you'll see. Let me try. Okay. I don't really know how to kill these things super effectively. I feel like you have to use some kind of quick attack, because I think once they burrow into the ground, they get replaced with a new one. Like that, your chance to kill that one worm has gone, and you now have to wait until another one, or you have to try and kill another one, or else you just can't kill it. I think that's how it works anyway. I think like every worm that pops out of the ceiling is a new one. Doesn't retain the health from previously. Maybe it does. I'm not really sure, but either way, I don't have enough patience to find out, so I think I'll just move on without killing them for now. Hey! That's a weave nest. Can I go in there? I don't think I can. I think I might need something else before I can go in there, but we'll have to remember this is here. Let's mark that. You definitely want to mark any inaccessible path that you find throughout the whole game, or else you will forget about it. Actually, I think the map marks the weave nests for you, so you don't really have to worry about it there, but still. All right, this guy burrows up from the ground, leaps at you, deals 2 damage per hit, as always. He will exist somewhere on the platform once he burrows back down, unlike these guys, which will be replaced by new ones. You hit him until it dies. That's pretty much it. Oh, look at these little alcoves I have to wait in. That's cute. I like it. All right. Oh no. 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 Gonna throw my knives at you next time you show your face. Hiya! 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 Perfect. I wonder if each individual knife in the 3-fold pin deals the same damage as the basic straight pin. Probably not. If I had to guess, it probably deals less. Because it's like each one deals less individually, but hitting all of them deals more than the straight pin. That's probably how it works. It's meant to be a shotgun, not a, you know... I don't know. Not a something else. I didn't have anything good to compare it to. I want to say this... Yes, this opens up a route back out here. I believe we've been here already. There were a couple of these guys. A flying enemy that throws Christmas ornaments at you, and one of the horned charge at you in the air guys. I think we've already seen what's up there, so we can just head right back into the Wormways where we came from. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. This isn't how their melody went. Been a while since I watched the movie, though. Why am I continuing this? I don't know. So I can see him burrowing in the dirt. You see that right there? You see him burrowing? So why the fuck don't you come out of there? Come on. Show yourself. Sometimes it takes them forever to show themselves again. To reemerge. I want to keep killing them because I want their journal entry. Come on. But you're on this platform. I know you are here. Come on. Come out. I can see you burrowing in the ground. What is your... Hello? Maybe music will encourage it. Nope. If only that worked. Come on. Fine. I'll just go up here then. I think up here's where I would like to go first. Yes, it is. Hello? Is this Castlevania Order of Ecclesia I'm playing? Or... Wait, is that the wrong one? I don't know. There's one of the Castlevania games on the DS where there's like an alchemy hub that you have to return to every now and then throughout it. And this is what it reminds me of. Anyway, or sorry, this reminds me of that. Hello there, sir. Oh, a new face? Not here to bother, I hope. I have critical studies underway in these twisting tunnels and can afford no distractions. You haven't met Zango, my assistant, by chance? An indolent sort? Short, slovenly, rather unreliable seeming? I have not, sir. I am curious, though, about the equipment you have here and the blue liquid contained within. What study consumes you? Ah, yes! So this miraculous substance intrigues you, too! A wonder beyond wonders, miracle-made material! Actually, I think it would be very fun if I gave this guy a nerd voice. Let me try that. Plasmium, a naturally occurring elixir with no equal. It heals wounds and strengthens shells. I expect it can defy death itself. Plasmium, you call it? I've encountered its like before, or else a substance of remarkable similarity. Highly unlikely. The grey and barren soil of the mainland could never produce something as singular as this, and that is indisputable fact. Plasmium was first discovered by my master at the farthest edge of Farloom, hidden deep in the salt-stricken waters. I brought it to these caves under her direction to study how it flourishes into a foreign place. Okay, no, this is so inaccurate. Now, to my work I must return. Unless you have further interest in my precious Plasmium, or chance you upon my truant assistant, kindly leave me in peace. Okay, we gotta go find his assistant first. Maybe I did want to go down first instead of up. At least he has a bench. Oh, you linger here still? Perhaps like myself, you have been bewitched by the Plasmium's beautiful glow? Then join me, you must. A new assistant is needed. Together we shall unlock the secrets of this wondrous substance. Alchemist's assistant's promised wish. Let's go. This is a more interesting fetch quest, but it is still a fetch quest at the end of the day. Excellent! With 2 bugs at the task, the rate of discovery shall greatly increase. Now, before he up and vanished, my previous assistant seeded the warrens below with Plasmium buds. The buds should be ripening as we speak, and the nectar within must be extracted before they reach maturity. With the right tool and claw, collecting the nectar is an easy process. I'll even lend you my own needle file for the job. Once you locate a bud, simply charge the file until ready, then release its needle into a bud's core. Do it right, and it'll suck out the nectar in one clean pop. Return them to me once you retrieve the necessary samples. With the right nectar and the right testing, Plasmium can reveal even more of its wondrous properties. The needle file is a special red tool you can only receive for this quest. And of course, as it says right there, tool designed to extract and store fluids. To pierce this target, the needle file must first be charged to full tension. Okay, since I only have 1 red tool slot available on this quest, I think I'm going to switch back to Hunter for this. We're going to put you down here, and then I'm going to keep using... Actually, 3-fold pin hasn't been helping. You know what? Let's bring out straight pin again. Why not? Let's give straight pin some love. And there we go. I do have... Well, yeah, I've got 18 now, compared to the 7 I had before. That is very good. So, to use the needle file, we do this to charge it up, and then we stab. We got to stab the thing he wants us to, though. Assistant, you're still dallying about here? I have an eager need for plasma pressure from the blood for full star charge. Okay, yeah, got it. So if the substance inside of his little containers there looks familiar to you, that's because it is none other than lifeblood. He calls it Plasmium, but I believe its name is still officially lifeblood to an extent. Like, I don't think they retconned it to call it Plasmium. I think because this guy discovered it, he decides he gets to name it, and therefore it shall be named Plasmium, not Lifeblood, because he doesn't know about its life-sustaining properties just yet. He's still working on it. Oh, yep, we can see it. This is indeed the very Lifeblood from Hallownest. It has managed to reach its way all the way over here into Farloom. I don't know how far Farloom is from Hallownest, but judging by its name, I'd assume pretty far. So here is what we need to do. Stab! And there it is. There's 1 thing of Plasmium. How many do we need? We need 3, okay. That's not too many. So yes, if you go down and explore the remaining wormways before talking to that guy and getting the quest, you will have essentially explored all of those reaches for absolutely no reason, because the main reason why they exist is to facilitate this quest. This is an aspect of Silksong's world design. I brought it up before, but it's an aspect of Silksong's world design that I'm not really a fan of. Some spaces are made specifically to host a side quest inside of them, and because the side quests are as boring as they are, frankly, it means the areas themselves just, like, don't do much for you. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about this place as we continue, but yeah, that was basically my main impressions of the wormways the first time I came through here, because, like, I did explore them all before I met that guy, then I got the quest, and only to be sent right back down into them to explore them again, only now I can actually interact with the weird blue things in the walls. Like, I would have loved... I know that the idea is that I go up and find him first, but, like, some people are going to explore the whole thing first, and then exploring this place is just 10 times more annoying. They have to loop through it twice for no reason just to do a boring quest. I don't know. Even though this quest itself is very interesting compared to the other, the other fetch quests, probably because it has something to do with lifeblood, a substance from the first game. And, you know, the thing you're fetching is actually different, and you're not just, you know, killing enemies a bunch until you get drops from them. This quest still ended up being really annoying for me on my first playthrough because of that very reason. The fact that I already explored all the places the game wanted me to for the quest, but I didn't have the quest at the time, so of course I couldn't do anything with it. And yeah, it's just not my favorite thing about this game. Hey, we've unlocked a shortcut. Where is this? Okay, this is right behind the chapel. This is like the most niche shortcut in the entire game. I can't imagine ever finding a use for this shortcut, but it's here. Good to know, I guess. Anything we can see up here? Have I already been up here? Yes, I already have been up here. I remember now. Let's go back. I like the tiny little noise that those bugs make when they see you and they detach. When they detach from the wall. They just go, deep. They're the most silent bugs in this entire game. Actually, that's not completely true. These worms are more silent than they are. Actually, are they? They're making quite a bit of ruckus with their vibrations through the dirt, but, you know, there's only so much control they have over that. Okay, we're gonna use the straight pin, and we're gonna use it effectively. Come on. Reveal yourself. You're back in the wall? Why? There we go. I guess we're going this way. Sure, this is fine. Oh yeah, this is where I had to go anyway. It's just the room was shaped like a box, so I couldn't really tell where I was supposed to go next. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on, gotta fill out my hunter's journal. Come on. Come on. Show yourself. Like Jeff the Killer says in that one terrible Jeff the Killer game. Oh wait, that's all of them. That's really funny to me, though. There is not a single good game based on Jeff the Killer. Like, all of them suck. All the ones I've seen anyway. Maybe somewhere out there, someone has made a genuinely good horror game that features Jeff the Killer, but I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it. Oh, that doesn't deal 2 damage. Okay. I remember it dealing 2 damage. Maybe just because it feels like it does, because they kind of like, they stun you for a brief time, and usually that means that you're taking 2 damage from something. But I guess not in this case. Okay, good to know. Hi, breakable wall. Probably leads to the last lifeblood thing, if I had to guess. Jump over, okay. Jump up, and get down. Hey, here we go. There's still more yet to see, but we have finished collecting all the Plasmium. Hi, another breakable wall. Okay. Another secret place. You know, I think on my first playthrough, I had no idea that was supposed to be a corpse. I think I just saw it as some, like, weird-looking plant. But, nah, this is a corpse. Let's try playing Needlin'. Ah, there he is. That was him alive. Only a little, only a spark. The buds must grow. Too dark. Only a little, only a spark. Where dead lands life. Okay. So, I guess he was far too deep into this research, and he ended up, like, consuming the lifeblood, and then got taken over and killed by it? Well, I guess lifeblood's kind of wrong. Maybe I should call it Plasmium. Plasmium definitely sounds like a much more dangerous name, which suits it better in that case. Oh no, there's more of these guys. I hate that there's more of these guys. Alright, one second. Hi there. What's up? Can I get my focus back? It'd be nice to have my focus back. So I can deal more damage to things, you know? Nope. No focus for me, because the thing just fucks off and then never fucking reappears. 'Cause, oh my god, they're annoying. And there goes my focus. Alright, what's down here? Oh, big dude. Clutching. Hey, memory locket. I've got good news for you, Mr. Reaper Crest. I can't use it yet, but we're about to have 2 red tool slots on the Reaper Crest. Very exciting. Looking forward to it. Okay. Anything else? Another memory locket, perhaps? Okay, let me heal. Oh, God. Am I actually expected to climb through that? I don't think that's possible. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Perhaps I should find my way over there more naturally, like here. Yeah, this is where it is. Okay. Unless there's a hidden wall along this path, which there isn't, I'm gonna go back this way. I don't like killing these annoying little munters. Oh my god! Enemies that appear from the floor in front of you while you're sprinting are the absolute worst, and there's way too many of them in this game. Oh, I've just realized I've been, like, killing the lifeblood in the background. Whenever I take the little lifeblood core thing, I don't think that's what you call it, but it's the name of a charm in Hollow Knight, so I thought I'd throw a little nod to that, you know? Whenever you stab the Plasmium, though, the lifeblood, whatever the fuck, it causes the veins in the background to go dark, or to go gray. That's cool. Cool detail. I need to climb back up. Hate you too. Perfect. Okay, I think we've explored basically everything in Wormways. We'll have to confirm that when we get back to the bench. For now, though, shall go this way, jump up. Jump up, I've made that joke too many times today. I have to stop myself right there before I continue any further and I annoy all of you by repeating the same jokes ad nauseum. I feel like that's not a saying I use enough. Ad nauseum. It's so fun. Oh yeah, that reminds me of a really funny comment I got on my Five Nights at Freddy's video. That was, okay, good. Nothing happened to you while I was gone. I was kind of worried about that. On my Five Nights at Freddy's video, someone commented on the fact that I used the word diegetic. He was like, I wish you kids didn't learn about the word diegetic. And I replied something snarky, and he went like, too pretentious. I'm like, I'm sorry for being pretentious for using a word in the English language that fits the exact freaking thing I was talking about. I don't know, some people. Assistant, how goes your work? Have you extracted a sufficient amount of plasmium for me? If 3 counts, then yes. And exactly the required amount. A satisfactory effort, Assistant. With this pure plasmium extract, I may finally come to understand this wondrous substance. May indeed. That's that wish granted. That should be almost all of them by now. Since you have proven yourself a capable assistant, take this delightful implement of my own invention, a Plasmium File. With it, you can inject precious plasmium straight into your body, almost painlessly. Your tool certainly looks sharp enough to pierce my shell, sir, but why would I want to do so? Because filling your body with plasmium is so beneficial. It protects you from harm and feels so exquisitely good. Ah, so it's drugs. Got it. My assistant and I have been injecting plasmium to the local flora and fauna since we arrived. No ill effects have been observed, and we can conclude the process is utterly completely safe. If only you knew. Are we gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him, Hornet or us? We'll have to see. Keep using the Plasmium File and enjoy all the wonderful effects it has on your body. If you ever run out of Plasmium, visit me again. I'll charge a few rosaries for refills, but you can be confident that every bead goes towards our vital studies. So, here it is, the Plasmium File. We got 20 in reserve, 4 per use. If you stab this into yourself, which you can do by doing that, yep, indeed, use it. You will gain 1 extra point of health in the form of lifeblood health. If you played the first game, you know how this works. It's extra health you cannot heal, but it just, it increases your maximum health temporarily. And so it's basically a way you can heal mid-battle, though only 1 point of health at a time. Just like the Flea Brew, you'll use up your reserve in order to replenish it, and if you want to replenish your reserve, come back and talk to him. Yes, I have. It is 50 rosaries. Perfectly fine with me. Now you are replete with wonderful plasmium once more. You can begin injecting it at once. Now, off with you! Okay, fine, sir. Jeez. Alrighty, so looking at the time I have in this video, I've been recording for 40 minutes, and a lot of that is going to be cut. Honestly, I think we've seen everything there is to see in this area, so how about I climb down out of here? God, fuck off. Alright, can I be real with y'all for a second? I don't like this area, like, at all. I really don't. Playing through it again, this is... yeah. Not only are these enemies borderline unkillable the way we are in the current moment in the game, which is very unsatisfying, those little guys that pop out of the ground are so annoying, and then when they burrow back, they never unburrow for fucking ever. The layout is weird and confusing. Like, look at this place. This place does not... This place feels like it was randomly generated during their development instead of actually designed manually. Look at this weird fucking staircase room over here. And, like, the one thing you would want to visit this place for is to see the lifeblood and to get the Plasmium File. But if you want to replenish it, you have to go all the way back in here, and I never want to do that. As such, I never really ended up using the Plasmium File on my first playthrough just because I never wanted to go through this fucking area ever again. I genuinely feel like the wormways is one area you could remove from the game and little of value would be lost. I actually feel that way about it. I don't really like this area at all. You could just move the alchemist guy somewhere else. You could move Lifeblood somewhere else. It didn't have to be down here, over in this corner, in this other area that's only really here to pad out the area count and to make this world feel larger than the first game. Which, like, you know, it's certainly achieving that goal, but it's not exactly a great goal to achieve, if you ask me. Hey, how you doing?
I see you've gone and opened up the Great Bone Gate back there, and without even asking my permission. Feeling curious, were you? There is a vast grave beyond. I'd assumed most bugs died climbing the path, but it seems many fell before their trek had barely commenced. Aye, lost their lives to beasts, or to luck turned rotten. Others were simply formed too frail. At least those poor souls can rest together. Death and death and death, the eternal promise of our eternal kingdom. Eventually, it claims us all.
That's a very bleak worldview, but I suppose it's an understandable one. You have anything more to say?
What duty binds you to this old chapel, madam? The structure barely stands, and I see no signs of congregation. Aye, gone, the lot of them fled and hidden, but I'm not leaving till I've set this place right. It's that citadel above, you see. Even now, in Farloom's long decline, the simple bugs, they're witless before it. Too grand, too majestic, too powerful. This building state is a sad example of those who dare suggest another path.
Few are as foreign as you. Alright, we're done with dialogue. I'm afraid I may not have caught her dialogue there, but I could always review it later if I remember to. She's talking about how the chapel, she's taking care of the chapel because the pilgrims want to pass through it on their way to the citadel because they think it's a nice place to be. I guess. I don't know, though. There's no one in it. And Bone Bottom is a lot more popular than that place is. Any new wishes? Hey, there's a new guy over here. Sister, what is that long gleaming tooth you carry with you? Is it a weapon?
It is indeed, though you need not fear. I will not raise it against you. Its edge is meant for predators and other foes. I strongly suggest you arm yourself similarly before your own journey begins.
Alas, for a pilgrim, that's a sin you speak of, sister. We arm ourselves with prayer, garb ourselves in faith, and hope they prove enough to reach the Citadel's glory. Such is our way. You're not even allowed to take weapons with you? Prove your devotion to your kingdom by traversing this horrendously terrible path without a weapon. That's why they want me so bad. I'm sinning. What the fuck is wrong with this place? What the fuck is wrong with Farloom? Fucking everything's wrong with Farloom, man. This place deserved to die. Anyway. If this place is dying, it frankly deserves it. I don't give a shit. Let's get ourselves our new tool slot there, and then, I guess we could equip the Plasmium file since we just got it. What else is there to do now? Visit Ava once again? I'll do so briefly. I'll see if she has anything new. Otherwise, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm gonna be cutting about, like, 6 minutes of footage from this video. Was that an item? Hovering right over the start. Hold on. Hold the phone. We gotta loop back around. And see what that may have been. I might get distracted with little stuff like this to fill out the rest of the video time, because yeah, otherwise, I mean, there's not much else to do but to make forward progress towards the Citadel at this point. We've cleared out most of the optional content that there appears to be. Of course, more optional content is going to reveal itself once we get to the Citadel, and so I guess that's our next goal. Even if there is stuff that I'm technically missing that I could be accessing right now, I think we could just save that for later. Frayed rosary string, okay. I don't think that guy was there before, unless I'm wrong. I'm not really sure. I love the music in this opening area, by the way. It's so memorable. It's one of the few memorable tracks in this game. Okay, we've nest Atlas just above. Hiya! Gotta play some music. Hold on. You know, some doors make you pay to open them. This one makes you play to open it. You gotta play $20. You know, the song that guy going like, give me $20, give me $20, that Slender the 8 Pages used. And then they had to remove for copyright reasons once the game got popular. That was really funny, wasn't it? I hear some singing. Is that? Wow. I forgot completely about this. If I may come clean, throughout a lot of my first playthrough, I was listening to YouTube videos while playing the game. So some aspects of sound design like this may have gone unnoticed in my first run, but hey, it means I get to appreciate them all over again. That is so cool, man. We are now 2 for 2 at, like, beautiful singing coming from NPCs in this game.
Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature, that I may offer clarity.
Ah, yes, indeed, we are getting something for this. Yes! Gained a Vestacrest. Equip additional tools independent of one's crest. So now we just have a permanent yellow tool slot that is always there no matter what crest we have. So I guess if she's singing, then she does have a new upgrade. That's really cool. I like that. Pebbles are able to... Yep, indeed. My nature expands, I shall return. So, funny story. On my first playthrough this game, does she start singing again? I want to hear that again. That was beautiful. Anyway. On my first playthrough of this game... I did not get that upgrade, nor any of her other upgrades beyond this point, until, like, the very end of the game. It took me that fucking long to get those, yeah, so... I'm very glad to have one much, much earlier by now, because, like, I think I went through the entirety of Act 2, not gonna lie, the entirety of Act 2 without having those. So, yeah, very glad to have them now. Very glad to... It's cool to see that you can unlock them in Act 1. I didn't know you could. Didn't think you'd have enough memory lockets by this point, but I guess I'm wrong. Guess I'm wrong about that there thing. Alright, gotta get back up, and gotta do so manually, because there's no other ways to get back up to the top. Oof. You know, typically when I record... Okay, here goes me complaining about my commentary again. Sorry, I know I do this every time, but, like, it bears repeating, you know? Usually whenever I record 2 videos in a row, the second video fares better in terms of commentary. This time is not one of those times, it seems. Anyway, I'll shut up about it now. I see a little bit of blurring and pixelation, maybe from anti-aliasing on the background of this area. It's fine. The background still looks beautiful as is, but it is still noticeable. It does exist. Hey, what do you say if I play this? Save your strength. Always up. I like how they always just sing whatever they want. Doesn't necessarily go along with the needle in. Save your strength. Always up. Our last rest. You mean Bone Bottom is your last rest? I suppose you're not wrong, but there is like the halfway home and other such places. I'm gonna check Bellheart's Wish Ball, and then if none of those give anything, then I'm officially out of ideas for how to continue. Actually, we came across something that required craft metal to do anything with. I think I might try to look up and see where to find craft metal to see if there's any craft metal accessible right now. And then I'll go back and I'll make that thing, because it'll give us a new tool, and I really, really want that new tool. So, yeah. Might be doing that as well. Being a sit down with you. No new wishes here. There's still multi-binder in the shop. How many rosaries do I have? I'm getting there. Multi-binder is definitely a goal I have, though. Hey, we got a... Are they, like, building new bells? Was this here before? Was that large bell shop there before? I guess it's not a bell shop, it's a bell home. That's the official name for it. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 seconds to look something up, and I'll be right back. Okay, it appears the only craft metal accessible to me right now is locked behind something that I can't access until later, which means that I am effectively out of options for things to do in Act 1. So yeah, remember that there was a simple key door down here that we could open? Yeah, that's where the craft metal is, and I used the simple key on the wormways instead, which was a good idea since it let me get that quest out of the way, and now I have a new tool with me. But it also means that I can't go and, yeah, the thing up here. I can't do the thing up here. I'm gonna swap out the marker there. Oh well, we'll just have to wait until later on those. In the meantime, I mean, what else? I feel like there's something else that I should be able to do right now. Like, I feel like it's too soon to be out of stuff to do. Have I been there yet? Oh, I have not been there yet. Oh, let's go there. Oh, let's go there. And, sorry, oh my god. The reason why I want to find new stuff to do so badly is because we're kind of nearing, we're in, like, the last third of the video, if I had to guess, but Climbing up to the Citadel is going to take quite some time and effort, so I'd rather not do that this time if I can help it. I'd rather save that process for next time. Then again, if it ends up being really short, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. We'll just have to find out. Okay, doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo. I don't think I have you guys' entry, do I? Hey, look, an enemy that unburrows right away, unlike someone I could think of. Okay, so I want to make my way back to the room with the what is it called? Halfway home? Yeah, it is called that. It is the halfway home. Why were you positioned there? You're never positioned there. Why did you put yourself there? Why'd you put yourself in the way, stupid? Anyway. I guess it's not stupid if it resulted in you hitting me, but still. It's stupid in my opinion. In my opinion, matters most. Alright, yes, we have not gone this way yet. I think this is just an upper area of Greymoor, so there's not going to be a lot to see, but maybe... Ooh, an item. Okay, that's something. Oh, more of you. Great. Great. Love to see more of you. At least I have the threefold pin. There we go. Easily take you out and take you out from a distance. And it is so fun having throwing knives in Hollow Knight. I love it. In the standard Hollow Knight gameplay. A shard bundle. Okay, not that good. I'll take it, though. It's better than nothing, I guess. I suppose... No, I shouldn't say shard bundles aren't that good, because there's the entire possibility that you have, like, 50 shell shards on you right now, in which case you'd be happy to see one of those, so you can get more of them, get yourself more attempts on bosses, and reduce all the fucking grinding you have to do in this game for some reason. Anyway. Ow. What? Okay, down you go. Bye. Now, I think we can climb across back to the Kraz sides. I don't think I have all the Kraz journal entries, so I suppose that's something I could do in this remaining time. Just gather the journal entries of everyone. Sure, don't see why not. It's just like they're right here for the taking. Okay, this is right above the place that we entered from. Oh, does the shopkeeper down here have any more in his inventory? I'm gonna be backtracking so much throughout this. Wow. All this time and I still only have 700 rosaries. I'm never gonna be able to buy this fucking multi-binder, dude. Hi. You know, I barely remember this. But we've unlocked it. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I remember it, because this thing lowers so you can bounce up. You do lower, right? Don't make me look like a fool here. You do lower, right? Okay, fine. I guess it doesn't. Oh, I got more of you. Real fun, real fun, real fun, real fun. There we go. I mean, using throwing knives against you was real fun, so I guess I wasn't entirely wrong. Alright, come on. Give me more rosaries. I need more rosaries. I need more rosaries. I need to be able to buy a multi-binder. I want to show off what that does. It's really cool. It's really helpful and useful and all that crap. I guess. I don't know. Man, my speech is going out the window. Been playing this game too long. I mean, this is the second recording session in a row. There's dinner being made down below. I can smell it, and I'm very excited to have it, whatever it is. It's probably going to be cold when I get it, but that's okay. I can accept that. All right, we're at 56 minutes. I'd like to go until an hour and 6 minutes. The color's changing. Are we finding an alternate entrance into Sinner's Road by chance? I really don't remember this area. Honestly, I don't know if I've even been here before. Like, I don't know if I've been... Oh, no, I have. Okay. There we go. It's just one spool fragment, unfortunately, but I'm glad I took the time. That was useful. Now, anything else to get? Is there a doorway this way? No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, I see. This is the thing that lowered. Okay, so I was remembering that. All right. We have met you, so we do not need that marker anymore. Anything else I can do? Please, someone give me something to do. I'm running out of options. I want to say Shellwood has something new, but honestly, I don't think it does. I think it'll have something new later, though. Ah, man. Me when I have to make progress in this video game. Am I right? I'm gonna go check the Pilgrim's Rest is, I think, the area down here. I'm gonna go check this shopkeeper's inventory. See if there's anything else we can buy for him. Then I guess we have no choice but to progress, you know? I know, the horror. Okay, right in here. Where did the big bug beast go as well? I'm still very confused on that. I do not know the answer. You there! You have any other items? Actually, why am I doing this? Even if you did have other items to buy, and I don't think you do. No, you don't. Even if you did have other items, I wouldn't want to buy them anyway because I'm saving up for multi-binder. Okay, so one last thing, and I guess that's just sorry. It's to mess up your speech and then make forward progress towards the Citadel. Let's do it. It's about time. Whoa, sorry. I don't know what that was about. It was about me coughing. That's what it was about. I probably inhaled some water at some point. It happens. Happens to the best of us. And the worst of us. And the mediocre of us. Back to Shellwood we go, since that's where we have to go to make progress. Hang on. I think I just remembered something I could go do. That isn't this. The slab, seeing the slab on the inventory screen, or the selection screen, just reminded me. There was one cell where we heard the guy singing, and what I didn't know at the time is that I could actually go back and play the needle in, and I think you can actually talk to him. So let's do that real quick. And then we'll go onwards. I swear to God. We'll get there someday, you know? Okay, it's not in here, is it? Okay, this needs key of apostate, right? Yes, okay. While I'm at it, I may as well fill out my Hunter's Journal entry for you guys. Ow! Fuck you. Piece of garbo. Hey, we filled out the Hunter's Journal entry for these. The little scab flies or whatever they're called. Are they called scab flies? If so, that is an incredibly mean name. Who named them that? You scab! Imagine being named after a wound. Imagine having your entire species being named after injuries, after bad human experiences. That'd be the most humiliating name of all time. There's a wound bug. Because it wounded me or something, I don't know. Okay, I want to say the cell for this guy's in here. Yes, okay, so we can hear a guy humming in the distance, and I guess that's your hint to play the needle in. Oh my God, you're actually kind of terrifying. I forgot what you looked like. Song, is it? You brought song? You are of the Citadel, then? How many of you?
I am alone, sir. You needn't fear. I am no servant of the Citadel. Are you a prisoner of theirs?
Prisoner? I understand you not. There is no prison here. This is a holy place of forgiveness. Please, speak with reverence.
Ah, I see. They weren't capturing me and locking me in prison. They were indoctrinating me into their cult. My bad. It's hard to tell the difference sometimes, you know? If this place was holy once, no evidence remains. Even as a prison, it has been neglected. If you wish, I can free you. You can descend through the caverns below until you find a settlement.
You are asking me to leave this place? What a strange, fearful thought. Such a sin would never... No! By the grace of Citadel, I am here as a penitent. Here I can hide from the shame of my sins until they are withered away by time. Leave this place, please. Strike me down dead before you speak such blasphemy again. Okay. I can't do it.
That's fine.
Will you tell me of those who guard this structure? They are servants of the Citadel, are they not?
You sounded a little like Toriel there, Hornet. Servants? They too are penitents. In a past age, that caste committed their own sacrilege against the Citadel, a sin long forgotten, but so great that their offspring and the offspring of their offspring carry the guilt with them still. To serve here is their only hope of absolution. Okay, whatever you say. The way it is your sins bear down upon you, you may remain here with me in penitence, sister. I'm good. I got places to be. Nice chat, though. Did definitely fill us in on some lore. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get back down to business. Now we officially have nothing else to do. For real this time, I swear. Let's get on progressing. Just like progressive. I don't know why I'm going silent. I don't cut these videos. Hi guys, how's it going? How's your day been? Leave a comment below and give me some engagement so that I can keep making videos for you. All right, Shell, what it is. I gotta switch back on the cross stitch. I gotta actually use it on something. It's just, Threadstorm is so much fun and more universally applicable, so... Okay, the bench is a little ways this way. Yeah, the bench isn't in the same room. Very weird. And now, for the first time ever, we shall go out this door. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm excited. I actually am. I kind of forget how this part of the game goes, so... Oh, mostly. I assume that there's just another... Oh, right. This is the bridge we were carried on in the intro to the game by the Servants of the Citadel. This is where we destroyed it, and they all fell. That's why you can see their corpses down below, including one all the way down at Bone Bottom. That's such cruel attention to detail. I never fully noticed that until now. So, a little thing I should probably tell you. I think I may have said this in a previous video, but because I am apparently not going to be going down here for a while later, I may as well say that if you manage to buy a simple key and use it on this door before fighting Lace, you will actually skip the fight with Lace altogether. And unlike the fight with Morwing, which will eventually reappear later, Lace's fight is just skipped entirely. You just don't fight that version of Lace. The journal's already spoiled that we're going to be fighting her again, so I don't consider that a spoiler. If you do that, Lace can be seen up here, and she'll have special dialogue for you. I don't know what that dialogue is exactly, but I could see if I could find it and maybe put it on screen, if I remember to. If I forget, you don't have to kill me over it. Anyway, let's keep going. Keep going towards where they came from. I see, the game's trying to be like Terraria, aren't you? Or maybe Terraria's trying to be like this game because the bigger and bolder update just released recently. Okay, gotta jump over the spikes there. Wow, those guys had to navigate around the spikes. Impressive, little guys. This here is the entrance to Farloom. This is the entrance we were carried through, unwillingly. And now, we can see it for ourselves. I always loved how in Hollow Knight, you could revisit the area where you jumped into the kingdom. And this game does the exact same thing, and it's so cool. I love it. However... Hornet's not gonna let you leave.
These sands mark the edge of Farloom's territory. I was brought to this land through the caverns beyond. Something at this kingdom's height still hungers for me. Were I to flee now, I would again be pursued. Until I find the source of that hunger and slay it, I will not be free.
Ah, motivation to remain in the kingdom. Her spidey senses are activating, or tingling, or whatever. Alright, we do not have enough height to climb up there. That is okay. We can just go the other way for now. Jump over you. Well, I'll jump up here. Is this something we can read? Oh, it is, indeed. Pilgrim, accept the judgment of the rise beyond, that all who stand at Farloom's holy crest prove pure of will and want. The judgment of the rise beyond. This sounds vaguely final. I can tell these guys did not accept the judgment. They were judged a little too harshly. Why now must we fade? The citadel, the holy citadel, the climb so sheer. Why now must we fade? So close, yet so far. Next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, we climb the final stretch up to the Citadel. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the... Hold on a second, I just remembered Hunter's Journal entries. We have to do that first. I almost had you going there for a second, didn't I? I almost had myself going too. Hang on, are there no new entries? There are no new entries. Okay, thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.